All right, here we go. 3 more packages to open of the stuff that I've gotten yesterday and today. So now with this stuff here that I've gotten with this video and the previous video, I'll be able to make a lot of headway with getting stuff done. Because it's been, as I said, it's been frustrating to be starting things. What the heck? That is not what I ordered. I hope it's something different inside this box, but I'm sure it's not. Oh, okay. Oh man, that got me there. I was thinking it was like something like this, a fuel, yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't really look at it that closely because it has different pictures, so obviously it's not going to be that. Okay. Guess that's what happens when I don't have my glasses on. Anyways, so yeah, this little bad boy, that's the push rod for that fuel pump in the previous video. I did not have this. Another one of those things, you know, the fuel pump was missing, so that's it's like $45, $50 or whatever. And then this damn thing right here, there was one place that, oh, you know what it was some kind of parts finder that I found myself on, which was actually really cool. And it'll find all these genuine parts at like all these like dealerships and whatever around the country. So where I paid like 29 bucks for this, there was a place in Portland that sells them for like 13 or 14 bucks. But the problem is it's a dealership or whatever, and they aren't going to ship anything. So a lot of good that finder does. So in a way that finder's good, but then anyway, so yeah, and then the shipping for this on top of that. Hell, I probably paid $40 for that damn thing by the time I paid for shipping. And let's see if it says here. No, but I think that was like I think it was 30 bucks, and then it's probably $10 shipping. You know, so $40 for a stupid fuel pump rod. But whatever, that's Humvee life. It's alright. Once this thing is going, all this bullshit I've had to deal with and the bullshit with GovPlanet, this thing's going to be amazing when it's done. And so it's all about just keeping the eye on the prize and just keep moving forward. You know, it's impossible not to get pissed off at times, but you know, just do your best to not let that get the best of you, and just to keep moving forward. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just moving forward. Jesus, that's all right. Whatever. Oh man, this right here, this stuff. Man, okay. So, I kind of beat up a little bit. It's used, but man, I will tell you what. The guy that I got this from, I ran into him on a Facebook like Humvee repair page or whatever, and there's a couple assholes on that thing, and actually one guy, he's super knowledgeable, but he's also a bit of an asshole at the same time. So, you know, everybody just kind of deals with it because he is very helpful and he continually helps people. Even with the attitude that's unnecessary, he still helps. But yeah, so this guy on there, he swapped out his engine or something, and you know, when you do that, and you you don't need certain parts anymore because things just don't transfer over. And so we had these exhaust pieces that I'm missing. And dude, that guy was so freaking nice. He went and packaged it up and he shipped them out to me. And I was like, hey, do you have Venmo or whatever so I can, you know, give you some money? And he's just like, yeah, man, I don't even mess with those things. He goes, don't even worry about it. And so, yeah, granted, they're beat up and stuff. But, you know what, for now, so I can, because I haven't tried to start the vehicle yet. You know, because I had to order batteries, I had to order a starter. Like, in the last video, I just barely got the starter bolt. So even though I've had the starter for like a week or so, you know, and the fuel pump stuff, I just barely got that stuff in. So I got the vehicle delivered to me on July 1st. And then there was a few days there where I didn't touch anything because of my pending claim with GovPlanet. And I had been warned by some other people that I've come across on YouTube, and they're like, hey man, whatever you do, don't touch anything on the vehicle because GovPlanet will use that as an excuse to screw you over and to just toss your claim in the trash. And then so for maybe 4 days or so, I didn't do anything, even though I've been waiting for like since I bought it on April 14th. So I get it to my house on July 1st, and then I'm having to wait on it. And then, so then it got to the point where I'm like, you know what, let me read these damn terms and conditions. Because when I was talking to the claim lady, she said something about that. And I read it, and I'm like, oh, these people think they're so slick. But because of how certain things were worded, it left loopholes for me to do stuff to the vehicle and them not be able to use that as an excuse. Because if you're doing something to the vehicle, it is just an excuse if they throw out your claim. It's not based in any legitimacy. Anyways, so I haven't got it running yet. And so even though these are dented up and all that, and I don't know if it was on CastCar or it was on one of these sites. I forget which one it was, but I actually found... well, actually, the guy on eBay has one of these for not much money, and compared to other places I've seen, I'll probably go and maybe I'll just go right now after this video and buy it. This one here, I'm probably just going to have to eat dirt on it and pay the money for it. But yeah, so... I needed these pieces, and that guy was super duper helpful and just sent them to me. He didn't ask for anything in return. You know, and they are dinged up and stuff, but you know, when I just need to get it running and make sure that part of the, you know, that the engine runs and all that, I mean, that stuff is a massive help. So that way I can concentrate my money on other things in the meantime, and then just worry about getting, you know, replacing those with new pieces, like at the end. You know, when I'm ready to start driving it around, then I can go and replace them, but not too much of a need to replace it sooner. All right. So this stuff came in. This is my 08116 epoxy panel bonding adhesive. This epoxy mix. And because of the size of the vehicles and how they are, there's actually not a lot of side panels to the vehicle. You know, because in the front, it's just like that's the fiberglass hood that comes down. So there's not like a quarter panel like on a regular vehicle. And then really the biggest spot is just in between the door jamb and the wheel. That white piece that's there, that's really the biggest piece of paneling. Everything else is just, you know, the 8 inches thick or whatever of the body along the bottom. So this stuff should go plenty. So I got two. I should only have to use one in each panel, or at least what I'm doing right now. Now I might have to go get another one because in my other videos I've shown where because of the dimensions of the metal, I had to do them upright, and so I got to have a couple other pieces that I got to cut out to fit, and then they'll be welded, and it'll all be awesome when it's done. But I couldn't just do it all in one solid piece along the sides. But now that I have this, it's awesome, but I still have to wait on the rivets. They shouldn't be too far behind, and I'm really anxious. Not anxious. I'm what's the right word? I mean, like, I'm excited. Maybe anxious. I don't know. I just really want to get at those panels because I spent a lot of time, a lot of measuring, a lot of cutting on those to get those, and I just want to get them bonded on there, permanently riveted in and all that, because I want to go to the next step, because the next step is doing the back panels. Now they got to be in two pieces because of I need that 5 foot height still, and so I had to cut my 10-foot piece in half, so there will be a seam in the middle, like I said in one of my other videos. But I'm really wanting to get at that next step, because once I cut out those two back pieces, then I got to take both of them to a shop and have them put on a brake press, and then I'll probably do like three inches on each side. So the side panel and that back panel will have an overlap of 3 inches that I'll bond that and rivet that together. So like my corners along the back wall and then the roof line, I mean, that's literally a half-inch aluminum thickness all around there. So it's going to be really strong. Like very strong. So anyways, yeah, so I got to get the gun for these. And they were kind of a lot of money. And I'm having to spend so much money on other things. There's certain areas where I will cut corners here and there. The gun being one of them. I can get it from like Lowe's or like what I think it's Home Depot. They have these 200-liter guns, and I think they're like $40. Because if I would have bought anything else, it would have been like $60 or $70. So, anyways, so yeah, I need to get the gun for that, but you know, I'm still waiting on the rivets. So, because I have to have all that at the same time, obviously. All right, guys, that's that, and I will catch you next time.